Yo, we got ourselves the biggest all-time team tournament in NBA 2K19 Myteam, guys, by the name of KOK, Kings of Kings, hosted by Arthur and Frank. They've been doing this for a while, so shout out to them. But today, though, we got to pick the team that we're going to be rocking with in the tournament. And really quickly, I'll be giving away 100,000 MT to a person that leaves a like on this video right now and also comments down below the team that you guys would pick if you join this tournament. I know what you're thinking, you know, just go ahead and pick the Lakers. They have Galaxy Oval Kobe, Galaxy Oval Magic, Lonzo, Shaq, LeBron, and so on, and I agree with that. However, though, there are restrictions in this tournament. The restrictions are for the lineup. You can only have 1 opal, 2 pink diamonds, 2 diamonds, 3 amethysts, and then rubies and below. There are no restrictions, so just keep that in mind. Now, I was gonna go with the Lakers, but again, with those restrictions, I really don't see much that I can do. The 3 teams that I'm leaning towards going with are the Magic, the Thunder, and the Sixers. And in this video, we're gonna go through them, and then you guys can let me know down below in the comments what team I should go for. And then obviously, if you want to win that 100k MT, just leave a like. And also, if you guys do want to see the videos, like the actual games on YouTube, let me know by also leaving a like on the video. And pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna build them. Also, the way that you find out if a player is eligible for your team is they either have to have a card for that team, they have to have played 3 years or a total of 180 games to be eligible. So for example, you know, LeBron hasn't played 3 years for the Lakers, but he does have a Laker card, so he would be eligible for the Lakers and so on. So that right there are like the restrictions. Now, let's go ahead and start building the teams. Now, let's go ahead and start building the teams on 2K Central. That way, it's a lot faster and quicker. We're going to be starting with the Sixers. Now, again, 1 opal, 2 pink diamonds, 2 diamonds, 3 amethysts, and the rest don't matter. So, our 1 opal for the Sixers is obviously going to be the big boy Ben Simmons. He's going to be our 1 opal. And then, obviously, we got to bring in the other big boy as well, Embiid. He also has an opal, but again, there are restrictions. Now, at shooting guard, I think we would probably go with Jimmy Buckets over here. Bring in the amethyst for that one. At small forward, could be a good one. Let's bring in Dr. J, Julius Irving over here. He also has a pink diamond one. A little bit of an older card, but I think it should still be fine. And then at power forward, who did I have at power forward? Because I have been running this. I ended up running like all the teams already, and these are like the 3 that I want. And I think it was Tobias Harris actually. So let's go and bring him in. And then off the bench, this is where it gets you know, pretty interesting, because again, the starting lineup looks beautiful. Ben Simmons, Embiid, Jimmy Butler, Dr. J, Tobias Harris. Now when it comes to the bench, let's go ahead and bring in Fultz, since he does also have a diamond. As backup center, who'd be a good backup center? I think it was Wilt Chamberlain. Sadly, we have to bring in the Ruby one, but it's okay. At shooting guard, there's this guy with the name Z. Is it ZH? There we go. He's actually pretty good. A nice little Ruby shooting guard. I ended up playing against him. Yeah, this guy is sometimes unguardable, and also it's in play with friends, so the difficulty is a lot worse. Now the final 2 amethysts. Let's go ahead and bring in my boy Bobby Jones. Bobby has a pretty good card. Good little power forward right there. And then at small forward, let's go ahead and bring in Jerry Stackhouse. I think he'll fit the team properly. And then the final 3 spots, they don't really matter, but I do want to bring in Corbett because he has a really good emerald. So he's going to be like maybe, you know, maybe if, you know, Smith isn't doing the best, we'll bring in Corbett, even though this card is literally insane. And then I'll also bring in JJ Redick. Just might as well bring him in too. And then the final spot, doesn't really matter. I mean, I really only run a 10-man rotation, so I'm just going to bring in, Iverson. Why not? He has a gold card that we can definitely bring in. So bam, that right there, guys, is the all-time Sixers KOK. Once again, the restrictions are 1 opal, 2 pink diamonds, 2 diamonds, 3 amethysts, and I'm pretty sure we have that. So 1 opal, 2 pink diamonds, 2 diamonds, and 3 amethysts. Bam! And then everything else doesn't really matter. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys would change anything. Let me know what you think about this team. WL, let me know down below. But that right there is going to be the all-time KOK Sixers. And definitely the top 3 teams that I want to pick. But also, let's take a look at the Magic. So the Magic and the Sixers and the Thunder are the top 3 teams that I'm looking at. So let's go and start building the Magic. Now, the opal for the Magic is very obvious. We're going to go with the Big Diesel. Definitely the best opal you can pick from this. I do want to bring in Isaac too. There's always that one Ruby that's going to be overpowered. And for the Magic, it's Isaac Bonga. At power forward, let's go ahead and give it to Aaron Gordon over here. He's actually a pretty good stretch 4. It definitely surprised me. Again, I played with pretty much all these teams already, so I want you guys to let me know down below in the comments who you think I should do, and also give me some, you know, ideas on what to change or what to keep, and so on. So at shooting guard, who did I have at shooting guard? Oh yeah, Tracy McGrady. I personally do not like T-Mac in 2K. There's just something about the card that for me personally, I don't know what it is. I don't play well with him. But we also get to pair him up with Penny Hardaway, who also has a dynamic duel with T-Mac. Now the good thing is they don't become opals, so we're still within the rules. So that's like the best part about that, is that I can bring both of them in and, like, you know, do pretty good. Now when it comes to the bench, who do I want to run off the bench? Who's our backup center? I think it was Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba. Where you at, Mo Bamba? There you go. Bam. So he's going to be our backup center. Again, also a really super cheesy Ruby. I think our backup point guard is going to be Arenas. Gilbert Arenas. He's going to be our Amethyst as well. Another Amethyst is going to be Vince Carter. I really wanted to use the diamond one, but I feel like I'm better off using Aaron Gordon. And also the other diamond that I would probably pick for this one is obviously the cheese ball, Hito Turkoglu. So definitely, like, I really don't I don't know, I don't see myself switching one of these guys for Diamond Vince Carter. But if you guys have any other recommendations, let me know down below. And then I think the final spot for power forward will go to Rashard Lewis. Bam. And then the final three spots, again, they don't really matter. I'll bring in Terrence Ross. He has a pretty good, is it Terrence? No, it's gotta find Terrence Ross over here. There we go. He's a pretty good Sapphire. I remember when he came out, probably one of the better Sapphires in the game. Now the final two spots, let's give it to Oladipo. Of all people, I have to use the Ruby one, unfortunately. And then let's go ahead and bring in Vukovic as well. Vukovic, this guy. We're gonna bring him in. So there's gonna be the all-time KOK Magic. Which one do you guys think is better? Sixers, Magic? I don't know. I'm leaning towards more the Magic compared to the Sixers, but now let me show you guys my third potential team. And this is where it starts getting very, very interesting, because we have to decide whether we want to bring in Opal Kevin Durant or Opal Paul George. And after thinking about it for a while, I think I'm going to have Kevin Durant as our Opal. So we're going to put him here. And then our shooting guard is actually going to be Paul George, because we can run him at shooting guard. Wait, can we? Yes, we can. Shooting guard, small forward. Okay, good. For a second, I was like, uh-oh, we might not be able to. And then, obviously, we got Brody over here. We got Westbrook. We're going to bring in his throwback one, because the Moments one is trash. Have you seen the stats? Oh, I hope you don't. Don't look at them. They're bad. They're really bad. But this one, though, really good. So he'll be our point guard. And at center, this might surprise some of you guys, but we're actually going to go with Patrick Ewing. Why? Because he has an OKC logo. Sonics, Thunder, same thing. Once again, to be eligible for a team, you have to have played 3 years or a total of 180 games, or have a card of the team you want to run him at. And Patrick Ewing has a card, so he is allowed. And we're going to bring in the pink diamond one. Why not? At power forward, who did I want to bring in? I think it was Ibaka. Ibaka over here. Now, these guys are dynamic duels, and Ibaka does become a diamond. But that's okay, though. He still counts as an amethyst. The only time that it counts is if it becomes an opal, which he doesn't, so we're fine on that. And then at backup point guard, let's go with Gary Payton, because Gary Payton, actually, this Ruby, I played against him, and he had about, like, I want to say, about, like, 7 steals against me. 7 as a Ruby. He has, like, 99 steal, and it makes sense. He's Gary Payton, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, when it comes to the rest of the team, this is where it gets a little tricky as well, because the bench is always where you're going to, like, struggle. But we do want to bring in Lewis for this one as well, because he's also eligible for the OKC Thunder. At backup center, let's go with Cantor. He barely played enough games for the OKC Thunder, so he's allowed. Who did I have at shooting guard? I don't remember. I know at small forward I had Barry, one of the Berries, and Brent Barry. I'm also gonna bring in Harden. Now Harden, I can't go all the way down to his Ruby, so I'm just gonna bring in his heat check one. But just understand that this would be like the Ruby. I can't select it because it just doesn't let me. Who's our shooting guard though? I'm trying to think, like, who did I have? Was it Ellis? Yeah, Dale Ellis. Okay, he's gonna be our shooting guard. Actually, a really good card. And then the final 2 spots, like, again, don't really matter. We'll bring in Ray Allen. Why not? Quick little Ray. He has a Ruby, I believe. Yep, that one right there. And then also let's bring in Grant. He has a pretty good moments card, not too shabby. I was gonna bring in Steven Adams, but I think our center position is pretty good with Patrick Ewing and Cancer. So let me know what you guys think. Which one is the best team? Which one should I go with? I'm really leaning towards the Thunder or the Magic. The Sixers are also really good. Now, something that I forgot to mention in the beginning is that when you pick a team, you play in that conference. So for example, if I go with the Thunder, I gotta play the Lakers, I gotta play the Rockets, I gotta play the Blazers, I gotta play everybody in the West, right? If I go with the East, I gotta play everybody in the East, the Bucks, the Sixers, the Magic, etc. and so on. So just keep that in mind. But let me know what you guys think though, man, because the Magic, I'm leaning towards the Magic, but again, the Thunder are so good too. Like, man, this Thunder team, and they got rebounders too. Like, that's the main thing. It's play with friends. So if you can get a rebound, it's very huge, even though you don't really miss much. I average like 70% from the field and play with friends. So, but still though, it's good to have like rebounds. So let me know down below in the comments what team you guys think I should go with. All-time Sixers, all-time Magic, or the all-time Thunder. And I went ahead and started building some of the teams. Now, I ended up deciding that I don't think I'm going to go with the Sixers. I think it's going to come down to the Thunder, which I ended up building the team right here, and then also the Magic. So again, let me know down below in the comments who you think I should get. I know that it shows that we have like 3 diamonds, but Ibaka is considered an amethyst. As long as they don't become opals, it's fine. But that is going to be the video, guys. Let me know down below in the comments what team I should go with, the Magic or the Thunder. Or if you have any other team, let me know down below in the comments. If you guys do want to see the games on YouTube, then let me know by leaving a like right now on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know down below in the comments what team you guys would want to have a chance of winning 100k MT as well. Check out these 2 videos that I uploaded. I ended up doing an update to my main squad. Check it out. I also am doing a nice little forfeit challenge. Check out that video as well. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, hundreds on my bed, texting with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year.